Please remain standing if you're able for the national anthem. Please be seated. Good afternoon, graduates, staff, family, friends, and special guests joining us here today, and all those tuning in through our live stream. Thank you for being part of this special day as we celebrate the class of 2018. My name is Craig Collins. I'm the principal of Lunenburg Campus. As we begin today's ceremony, I would like to first acknowledge that we are in traditional Mi'kmaq territory. It is indeed my honor and privilege to welcome you to the 48th convocation at the Lunenburg campus of the Nova Scotia Community College. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our amazing faculty and staff for the contributions they have made in support of our students' success. And at this time, I would invite them to please stand so that they may be acknowledged. I would also like to take this opportunity to recognize the retirement of Paul McClellan, faculty, the Heritage Carpentry Program. On behalf of the college community, I would like to thank him for the contributions he has made to the Nova Scotia Community College, and we wish him well in his retirement. At this time, I would also like to acknowledge our student leadership on campus. I would ask our Student Association President, Nathan Orr, who will graduate this afternoon, to please stand to be acknowledged. It is now my pleasure to introduce you to our stage guests. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Starting with the first row to my immediate right, Susan Sanford, Academic Chair, School of Business and School of Health and Human Services. Blair Lipsett, Academic Chair, School of Access and School of Trades and Technology. The Honorable Mark Fury, MLA for Lunenburg West, Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Don Bureau, President of the Nova Scotia Community College. Samantha Nault, Alumni Representative. Anna Burke, Vice President, Academic. Catherine McLean, Vice President, Campuses and Communities. Rosalind Penfound, Vice President, Organizational Development. The second row to my far right, Jill Provo, Dean, School of Access and Flexible Learning. Greg Russell, Dean, School of Business. Margaret Champion, Dean, School of Health and Human Services. Ian McLeod, Dean, IT and Creative Industries. Lucy Canary, Dean, School of Trades and Technology. Elizabeth Yo, Director, Student Services. Christine Arsenault, Director, Enrollment and Registrar. Jeremy Porter, Assistant Registrar. Don Huskins Townsend, Manager, Student Services. At this time, please join me in welcoming the Honorable Mark Feary, who brings greetings from the province.
Thank you, Craig, and to the graduates. I've had the good fortune and privilege to participate in a number of the convocations. Congratulations to each and every one of you for your commitment and dedication to continuous learning. You should be very proud of your accomplishments today. To the staff and educators here at the Nova Scotia Community College Lunenburg Campus, thank you for your commitment to continuous learning and the support that I know you've extended to each and every one of the graduates today. The role that you fulfill does not go unnoticed. And to family members, I noticed many proud faces, and I noticed a few tears rolling over cheeks as the graduates come through the auditorium. Without the support network that you have provided through trials and tribulations, good and difficult times, you have been the support network that have allowed these individuals to focus on their education. You should be as proud today as each and every one of the graduates are. Enjoy the celebrations today. Take pride in your accomplishments. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, Mark. It is now my pleasure to introduce our President, Don Bureau.
Good afternoon. As Craig just mentioned, my name is Don Bureau, and it's a true honor for me to address the graduating class of 2018. In a few minutes, I'll have the privilege of presenting to you, our graduates, with your certificate or your diploma. But before I do, I want to share a few words with you on the topic of impact and the importance of having a positive impact on others. And before I do, I want to begin by sharing a very humbling story with you. You see, a few years ago when I first became president, I attended a large international education conference in the U.S. with thousands of delegates from around the world. And on the first morning of the conference, I went to have breakfast in a very large ballroom. Inside the ballroom, there were hundreds of circular tables with beautiful white tablecloths, and at each table, there were 8 seats. I got my breakfast from the buffet, and I sat down at an empty table, and soon after taking my seat, a gentleman asked if he could join me at my table. I said, of course, yes. As he sat directly across from me, I noticed that his zipper was down. Well, for the next few moments, I struggled as to what I should do. He was a complete stranger, and I was not quite sure how to approach this particular subject. As I pondered my next move, the table began to fill up as other people sat down. And now it was certainly not appropriate for me to yell across the table to point out his particular problem. I thought I'd lost my chance to help this poor man out when I came up with what I thought was a brilliant idea. I decided that I would write him a note. But I quickly realized I had a problem. I didn't have any paper. Then it dawned on me, around my neck, I had a plastic holder, and inside there was a piece of paper with my name, a name tag. So I quietly and discreetly pulled my name tag out below the table so nobody could see what I was doing. I got my pen, I turned it over. On the back of the piece of paper, I wrote in big letters, "Your zipper is down." I folded it, I handed it around the table. The gentleman opened it up, gave me a very quiet nod of appreciation. He corrected his situation, folded it back up, and passed the note back to me. Well, trying to be very discreet, I quietly, below the table, put my piece of paper back into my plastic holder. And I sat there and thought, I'm probably one of the most amazing people in the world. I just saved this poor man hours of potential embarrassment. Well, after breakfast, there was a networking session before the first guest speaker was to begin. I went to the networking session. I would go up to people and I'd reach out my hand to shake theirs, and I'd say, "Hello, I'm Don Bureau from Nova Scotia." They'd shake my hand, take one look at me, and they would run away. And this happened over and over and over again. And I said to myself, people at this conference aren't very friendly. Before the first speaker was to begin, and after the networking session, I went into the men's room. I looked at myself in the mirror, and sure enough, I'd put my name tag in backwards. And I'd spent the past half hour telling everybody at the conference that their zipper was down. Well, all I wanted to do was to go back to my hotel room and hide. Better yet, I wanted to get on an airplane and fly back to Nova Scotia. But I knew I couldn't do that, so feeling totally embarrassed, I went to the first session with my head down, my name tag in my pocket, and I sat at the back of the room in the corner. And the first speaker was a wounded veteran from the Afghanistan war. He had lost a leg, he had lost one hand, and he was blinded as a result of his military vehicle striking a landmine. And his speech was on the topic of always focusing on having a positive impact on others. He was incredibly gifted, very inspirational, and he explained how his life work was now focused on helping others. And as part of his speech, he said, "By the time you finish grade primary, you'll already know many of the important things that you'll need to succeed in life and to be in a position to have a positive impact on others. In particular," he said, "you'll know how to share, how to be kind, how to use your imagination, and how not to take yourself too seriously." Well, folks, as I listened to his stories of this hero and how he helped others, I quickly became embarrassed for myself for a whole different reason. In fact, I became angry at myself because I had forgotten one of the important golden rules of always taking your work seriously, but never yourself. So I put my name tag back on, and I walked around with my head held high for the rest of the conference. And I was recently reminded of this story as I had the opportunity to meet a Canadian hero, an individual who embodies many of these characteristics and learnings. You see, this past year, NSCC was chosen by the Rick Hansen Foundation to be only the second college in Canada to be a training partner. And some of you would know that Rick Hansen was born in British Columbia. As a young, able-bodied athlete, he won all-star awards in 5 sports. But at the age of 15, Rick and a friend were hitchhiking, and they were picked up by a person driving a half-ton truck. And like many of us, they jumped in the back of the truck, and 5 minutes later, that truck was in a very serious car accident. And Rick was thrown from the back of the truck. He received a spinal cord injury and became paralyzed from the waist down. But this adversity did not hold him back. Rick became the first student in a wheelchair to graduate from the University of British Columbia with a degree in physical education. And he went on to become a Paralympic athlete, winning 6 medals. In 1985, Rick embarked on what he called the Man in Motion Tour, where over a period of 26 months, he wheelchaired over 40,000 kilometers through 34 countries before crossing Canada. And as I chatted with him, he shared with me some of the stories of when he was traveling through some of the poorer countries in the world and how he became truly inspired to help others. Because you see, in some of these countries, the definition of a wheelchair is a piece of plywood with skateboard wheels attached to the bottom, upon which people sit and pull themselves around for the rest of their lives. Well, Rick returned to Vancouver after raising $26 million for spinal cord research. And like Terry Fox, he's an international hero who's had a positive impact on thousands and thousands of people. And to be selected as only the second college in Canada to partner with Rick's foundation on this critical training is vitally important to NSCC. Because you see, at our core, we strive to be an accessible college as a way to help all our students overcome any adversity that they may face. And as an accessible college, our incredible faculty and staff who were recognized earlier work very hard every day to meet our students where they are in terms of their learning and to reduce all possible barriers to their success. So to that end, the college, a couple of years ago, we launched a campaign to raise money to help our students be successful. Our goal was to raise $25 million. And I'm proud to announce today that we have raised over $24 million to help our students. Thank you. And a key group of contributors to that success has been you, our graduates. Because your student associations have pledged $500,000 over the next 5 years on behalf of each and every one of you to help students be successful. And I think that deserves a huge applause. So graduates, please know that your very generous legacy gift will make a significant difference in lives of thousands and thousands of students who come behind you for many, many years by helping them make education more accessible. And as we look to the future, our ask of you is simple to our graduates. Please never stop using your education and the many gifts that you have to have a positive impact on those around you who are facing adversity in any form. As I think about being kind and helping others, graduates, whether they are family, friends, or amazing NSCC faculty and staff, there are people joining us today who have shown you great kindness as you've pursued your studies. So graduates, I have one final assignment for you to complete. That final assignment is I want you to think for a moment of that person or persons who have joined us today who have been a part of your learning journey and who have had a positive impact on your success. I've asked you to think of that person because we have a tradition at NSCC, a tradition where I ask the graduating class to stand up and give a wave to somebody in the audience as a way to say thank you for the impact that they've had on you. So graduates, as your final assignment, before you officially complete your program, you must now stand and give a wave of appreciation to somebody in the audience. Please stand and do so. So to our graduates, I can now say congratulations, you've officially completed your programs. Well done. And before I conclude, there's one other important group of individuals who are joining us this afternoon that I want to recognize. For decades, our alumni have been using their passion and all of their skills to work in their communities to have a positive impact on individuals around them who work to overcome adversity. So I want to acknowledge our alumni who are joining us this afternoon. If you are a past graduate of NSCC or one of our predecessor institutions or schools, or are a graduate of CCEDP, would you please now stand to be recognized? So in conclusion, graduates, I want you to promise me that after walking across this stage this afternoon, they would please commit to the following. First, if you ever use your name tag to tell somebody that their zipper is down, put it back in the right way, number one. Number two, please never take yourself too seriously as you pay forward the many gifts and abilities that you have, as you help others succeed in life. And third, please be very, very proud of the positive impact that you're going to have on the future NSCC students that come behind you. Again, congratulations. Thank you for choosing NSCC. And in a phrase, you simply rock. Great job. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Blair Lipsett, the Academic Chair for the School of Access and the School of Trades and Technology. We will now present the certificates and diplomas. Before I introduce the first graduate, however, it is our custom to invite faculty members who have taught our grads to join us on stage to congratulate them as each program group is presented. I remind graduates to take their time when receiving their certificates or diplomas so that family and friends can come forward and take pictures. As the flow of graduates to and from the stage must be maintained, we would ask that you please return to your seat after capturing your special moment so that others will have the same opportunity. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for the credentials in the School of Trades and Technology for their certificate in automotive service and repair. Kevin Armstrong. Connor Gavin. Last name? No. Robert Laird. Jonathan Oikel. Congratulations, Sherry. Jared Solos. Noah Tanner. Mr. President, the graduates in automotive service and repair. For the information of the audience, those students whose names appear in the program but who are unable to be with us this afternoon are automatically admitted to their respective certificates or diplomas. Mr. President, the candidates for the certificate in diesel repair, industrial, and marine. Dale Burke, honors. Devin Collicutt. Keaton Dimone. Josh Dews. Tyler Hebb, honors. Evan Huntley, honors. Noah Isaacs, honors. Logan Jollymore. Natalie McDonald. Tyler McNutt, honors. Andrew Mason, honors. Justin Richard. Jordan Ward.
How's that?
Wesley Weatherby. Dylan Worth. Mr. President, the graduates in diesel repair, industrial, and marine. Mr. President, the candidates for the certificate in electrical, construction, and industrial, James Clothier. Spencer Dimone. Nick Ernst. Oliver Hart. Adam Hebb. Liam Howard. Ian Hutton, honors. Hunter Johnston, honors. Ben Jollymore. Julia Lawrence, honors. That's right, double the pleasure, right? Thank you. Eric McFarlane, honors. Jordan Publicover. Jordan Publicover. Colby Rayfuse. Teo Sortsis, honors. Mr. President, the graduates in electrical construction and industrial. Mr. President, the candidates for the certificate in refrigeration and air conditioning. Alex Campbell. Joseph Crawford. James Galpin Fleming. Craig Hendry, honors. Alex Martin. Just one more. Mr. President, it is a tradition in the Nova Scotia Community College that when an employee has a family member graduating, we offer them the opportunity to participate in the ceremony and present the credential. Shelley Meisner joins us now to present her son with the certificate in refrigeration and air conditioning. Gavin O'Connor. Bradley Owen. Jacob Reeves. Tyler Waterman. Eric Yan. Mr. President, the graduates in refrigeration and air conditioning. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Drafting Architectural, Shelby Caldwell. Haley Meisner. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Heritage Carpentry, April Bartlett, Honors. Dustin Crossley. Rory Geddes, Honors. Andrew Hancock. Carly Niven, Honors. Asa Nodelman, Honors. James Varner. Sean Vincent. Mr. President, the graduates in Heritage Carpentry. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Natural Resources Environmental Technology, Mitchell Gordon. Ryan McKay. Abram Malalea. Layla. Excuse me, Abram. It's going to mess up. Spencer Wagner. Nope. You stay right there. Mr. President, the graduates in Natural Resources Environmental Technology.
Good afternoon. I'm Susan Sanford, the Academic Chair of the School of Business and the School of Health and Human Services. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidate who has completed all the requirements for a credential in the School of Health and Human Services for the Certificate in Community Disability Supports. Kelsey Crouse. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Continuing Care. Francis Brown, Honors. Tracy DeLong. Julia Drew. Anne Louise Ritzy Conrad joins us now to present Katie with the Certificate in Continuing Care. Katie Grimm. Jalen Herman. Chelsea Hopman. Amber Knickel. Gracie Labrador. Amy McLean. Annette Monroe. Sarah Myers. Melissa Parsons, honors. Tanya Roy. Courtney Sardi. Candace Zink. Mr. President, the graduates in continuing care. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Occupational Therapy Physiotherapy Assistant. Mary Berry. Shannon Brown. Sarah Daniels, honors. Clarissa Freilich, honors. Shannon Graham. Haley Lake. Patrick Logan. Brianna McDonald. Brittany Martin. Alicia Mason. Jesse Miller. Kaylin Morash. Kirk Moulaison. Cassidy Nickerson. Samantha Swinemer. Michaela Uhlman. Courtney Swicker. Mr. President, the graduates in occupational therapy, physiotherapy assistant. Mr. President, the candidates for the diploma in practical nursing. Amy Barkos. Amy Benoit. Savannah Benoit. Morgan Corkum. Scott Cullen joins us now to present his daughter with a diploma in practical nursing. Shelby Cullen. Lori Ellen Dagley. Chantel Emino Savory. Morgan Frazier. Bria Gatson. Honors. Jesse Heim. Jennifer Maloney. Sandra Martin Honors. Leticia Montero Perez. Madison Murphy. Melissa Parks. Christine Rodenizer. Jillian Sampson Honors. Kelsey Swinemer. Heather Swinimer. Yeah, thank you. Good to see you. Holly Taylor Honors. Mr. President, the graduates in practical nursing. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for the credentials in the School of Business for the Certificate in Medical Office Administration. Shannon Atwood. Pamela Cleversay. Caitlin Conrad Honors. Kathy Corkum Honors. Charity Gulliver Honors. Megan Hebb, honors. Sarah Henderson, honors. Sarah Martin, honors. Heather Norwood, honors. Alyssa Taylor. Ashley Thompson, honors. Mr. President, the graduates in Medical Office Administration. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration. Heather Banfield. Leanne Ham, honors. Hannah McMillan. Alex McCrae. Joey Slonwhite. Cooper Stewart. Chase Weigel. Stay right here for a second. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration Accounting. Ryan Berry. Katie Dauphinee, honors. Lindsay Giles. Blake Holland Honors. Kaylee Hull. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration Marketing. Brooklyn Meisner Honors. You're still. My apologies, Mr. President, we're still on accounting. Michelle Morash Honors. Noah Nogler Honors. Nathan Orr Honors. Catherine Reed Honors. Mr. President, now the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration Marketing. Ryan Bolivar. Chastity Shepherd Honors. Denise Wilband. Ashley Zaba. Mr. President, the graduates in business administration. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Culinary Arts. Carissa Dauphinee. Robert Haley. Daniel Hupman, honors. Michaela Wheaton. Mr. President, the graduates in culinary arts.
Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for the credential in the School of Access for the Nova Scotia High School Graduation Diploma for Adults. Alyssa Holdershaw, honors. Margaret Nogler. Daniel Rose, honors. Vanessa Skinner, honors. You're good, you're good, you're good. You're doing great. Leanne Smith, honors. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate of Accomplishment in Achieve, Jesse Banks. John Benjamin. Rebecca Delaney. Cody Hallett. Jesse Larkin. Brendan Matheson. Nicholas Skoreko. Mr. President, the graduates in Achieve. Mr. President and invited guests, I present to you the 2018 graduating class of the Lunenburg Campus, Nova Scotia Community College.
Good afternoon. I'm Dawn Huskins Townsend, the Manager of Student Services. Monday evening, we hosted a Student Success Celebration to honor all award winners and our community partners. Before we present the following awards, would all of the award winners from Monday evening please stand, and would you please join me in congratulating them on their success? It is now indeed my pleasure to announce the 5 major award winners. I would ask each graduate to come to the stage as his or her name is announced. We now welcome the Honorable Mark Fury, MLA for Lunenburg West, to come forward to present the Governor General's Academic Medal. This is awarded to the graduating student who has achieved the highest academic standing in a college diploma program. The recipient is Nathan Orr, Business Administration, Accounting. We now welcome Anna Burke, Vice President Academic, to come forward to present the Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal. This is awarded to the graduating student of a college certificate program who has achieved the highest academic standing. The recipient is Heather Norwood, Medical Office Administration. We now welcome Catherine McLean, Vice President, Campuses and Communities, to come forward to present the Board of Governors Award. This is awarded to a graduating student of a college diploma program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to campus and/or community activities. The recipient is Nathan Orr, Business Administration, Accounting. We now welcome Don Bureau, President of the Nova Scotia Community College, to come forward to present the President's Award. This is awarded to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to campus and/or community activities. The recipient is Noah Isaacs, Diesel Repair, Industrial and Marine. We now welcome Samantha Nault, NSCC Alumni, Class of 2016, to come forward to present the Alumni Rising Star Award. This is awarded to a graduating student who embodies the NSCC alumni tradition of excellence and ambassadorship, and whose extraordinary contributions have inspired a sense of community and pride on campus. The recipient is Nathan Orr, Business Administration, Accounting. Mr. President and invited guests, I present to you the 2018 award winners for the Lunenburg campus of the Nova Scotia Community College. At this time, I would like to recognize your valedictorian, class of 2018, Katie Dauphinee. Katie graduated with a diploma in Business Administration, Accounting. Her overall academic average of 93% demonstrates her dedication to academics. Katie balanced academics with a confident, outgoing personality shown in her involvement in varied campus and student life activities this past academic year. A familiar presence at student association events, Katie also attended many workshops held on campus, shared her passion for business education by mentoring test drivers, and welcomed community visitors at our annual open house. As aspiring valedictorian, Katie showcased a flair for public speaking, providing a sincere, well-crafted, and inspiring message on her journey to and through NSCC. During her work placement at the Fisheries Museum of the Atlantic, Katie made such a positive impression that she's now working there full-time as the assistant financial manager. Please join me in congratulating Katie Dauphinee and welcoming her to the podium.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. To our honored guests, our outstanding faculty, our devoted staff, our beloved family and friends, both joining us in the room here today and afar from the live stream. And to my fellow graduates, my name is Katie Dauphinee, and it is truly an honor to be the voice of our class of 2018 as we celebrate this accomplishment today. Well, here we are. This day, the day that we've been working toward for 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 years. For this substantial part of our lives, we have seen each other day in and day out. We have shared alike each other's sorrows and victories. We have faced snowstorms and pined to be outside on beautiful days. We have given each other a boost on the latest of nights and the earliest of mornings, which usually coincided. We have put in countless hours to pass in assignments on time, or as on time as we could get them. We wished each other the best going into brutal presentations, tests, and exams. And like that well-known photo of hobbits during exam season, our camaraderie afterwards was always the same, regardless of anyone's mark. And today, at least for most of us, we get to share in this special day. This day that culminates all of these days of working together, growing together, respecting one another, and caring for one another, even when we didn't necessarily want to be with each other. How many times have we all heard, I just want to go home, but I'm going to stay and finish this one assignment up and pass it in, just so it's done. I know that I've heard almost every person in this graduating class say that at least once, and those words are powerful. They are powerful because they show permission to have confidence in oneself. They are powerful because in that statement, we each show that perseverance and dedication to the job at hand, but we also show the patience with our position, ourselves, and each other, and we give ourselves that permission to have a rest, to go home after that one last assignment and come back fresh tomorrow. And that, I believe, is a winning combination for life. Believe me when I say, audience, this class is astounding. These beautiful people before me today in front of this podium, each one of us who has just crossed that threshold into the next stage of life, these people, all of you guys right here, are the salt of the earth. Over and over again, you will hear that our class is exemplary. Why? Well, because we're just that awesome. We have that quiet determination, that steadfastness within each one of us, that confidence in what we do and how we do it, which give us the license to do whatever we need to do to succeed in our endeavors. 2 years ago, on what was for many of us the first day of our NSCC education, our principal, Mr. Craig Collins, addressed our class of newcomers. He told us, be selfish in your learning. He continued with this address amid several worst-case scenario disaster safety presentations, but that message stayed with me. Similarly, Michelle Obama recently captioned a photo of herself from her time studying at Princeton University with her advice to students everywhere. Be brave and stick with it. During our time at NSCC, these mantras each took on a new meaning every day. Sometimes it meant learning something first so that you could help someone else. Sometimes it meant saying, I have to get out of here. Sometimes it meant putting your best foot forward, whether or not you felt ready right now. The best part is that we have all been brave and selfish enough in our learning, and we have all stuck with it and with one another for every shared experience. We have so stuck with it. So let's take a moment now, each one of us, graduates, supporters, loved ones near and far. Think about how far you have come in these past few years. Everyone pat yourself on the back. Celebrate. Today, this special day, is the day to be joyful and walk into the next stage of life with that satisfactory feeling of confidence in our work. When I drafted this speech, I found these words from a young Albertan graduate by the name of Liam McCoy. The future is only the present to come, and the past is only the present gone by. If this is the case, friends, then let us celebrate in this moment, for we have earned it. Many of us have taken a leap of faith just to stop regular life for a year or more and come to school, juggling everything we have thrown at us. We all came here for so many different reasons. Some of us, myself included, came here through the O2 program. If you came from Parkview's O2 program, you might remember Mrs. Mary Lou Sampson and her life motto, don't blink. Despite our best efforts, we've all blinked for what seemed just a second, but making the decision to come here for all of our different reasons and pursue this education forced us to sit in the moment just for at least a second and to contemplate where we are at in that journey. I know a lot of us are still contemplating how we had time to contemplate anything during our time here, but that's another story. Lots of us were hit with unexpected events, sudden moves, health issues, financial worries, time constraints, a break and enter from a certain deer, and making it all balance. Always wondering, always worrying just a little, always in the back of your mind, that great vaguely unknown event when your time here, this part of your life set aside for education, would come to a close. What would it be like? Would we even make it this far? Would it feel good? Would it feel worthwhile? Would I put my learning to use? Whether it be fanfare and food, a crowded gymnasium full of people succumbing to the humidity, and graduates following the program to become your own biggest fan. Most importantly, would Tim Hortons survive the sharp decline in coffee and comfort donut sales? Probably all these things was the likely answer. And here we are, ready to put everything we know and have brought to the table to use. Every early morning and late night, every work term and assignment, every deep conversation about life and diversity, and every heated debate about who would win the ball hockey game that week. And after we take this day to celebrate, we are going to embark on our next journey, the work journey, known in some households as the best years of your life. Hilarious. But here we are, friends, with all of our tools of empathy, confidence, and open-mindedness, kindness and dedication, physical tools and instruments and certificates and textbooks that outweigh our piggy banks, our beautiful portfolios, and all the stuff that we actually came here to learn about in the first place. So, my friends, my fellow graduates, as we think back with nostalgia to our days here at NSCC, filled with the lure of fresh desserts, our lively student socials, the time the sunrooms became a snowbank, the distant memory that was our courtyard before those renovations, and how most of us don't so fondly remember this gym before those renovations. Hours that seemed like years spent in the link, seeing how long we could get away without buying a parking pass, that energetic electrical class, countless surveys, and wrecking ball deer. Remember this: always be confident, both in yourself and in others. Never forget how hard we have all worked to get this far, and know that recognizing the value of hard work and dedication will take us all so far in life. Now have fun and live it how you want to, because we're given this life to live. We have worked so hard to get to this day, and we are here. So now, let's celebrate, let's eat, and let's live it.
Awesome job. So we're going to step forward, and Craig's going to come up. Thank you, Katie, for representing your classmates in such an outstanding manner. I'd ask Craig Collins to come forward to present the Valedictorian Award.
This brings us to the end of today's convocation proceedings. We invite everyone to join us in the atrium for a reception immediately following the ceremony. Graduates, after receiving your credential on stage, you are presented with your NSCC Alumni pin. We hope that from this moment forward, you will wear it proudly. Because today, when you shed your gown, your connection to NSCC does not end. Yesterday, you were students. Today, you are grads. Forever, you are Nova Scotia Community College alumni. This ceremony will be available on the NSCC's YouTube channel for those family members and friends who are unable to attend today. I would also like to take this time to thank the many people who have contributed to this afternoon's celebration. Would everyone please stand and remain standing until the stage party, led by our president, staff, and graduates have left the auditorium. Convocation has ended.